So it's almost noon. It's an interesting morning so far. It's snowing, which is not my favorite. I think when I checked the weather not too long ago, it said that it's like 16 degrees, but I think it feels like 9, so wind chill factor. It's really cold. Last night we cranked up the heat and I got my electric blanket out. Of course, Justice was sweating. We have this battle every night. She sweats and I freeze. I have studied a little bit this morning so far. I cleared out my healthcare management Anki deck. I watched 2 of my human sexuality videos on the AAMC's website. I do have Peds Club voting going on. Duh, Becky for president. Oh man, there's like lots of cool people. Treasurers. Abu is on there. Abu is just a fantabulous person. Oh my gosh, no, I know all these people. So now all I really have to be ready for is my HEENT lab this afternoon at 2:30, I believe. Yeah, let's hop in and do some more pharmacology. Pharmacology is just a beast. It was a beast last year. It's a beast this year. It's one of those that like, it's so much thrown at you that you just kind of don't even know like how to start. So you just jump in somewhere and hope that you end up going in sort of the right direction, I guess. What it do? Spring is what we're in. Pharmacology is what we're doing. Ugh. Mentions tag. Beautiful. Load. Okay. Let's get some lunch. Just to go to a history and physical lab. I might do something with my eyes so that I don't look so much like I just like fell out of bed. Maybe what I will do is, I don't know, groom my brows slightly. I don't know, you brush them up, right? Like that's the trend right now, is like brushing your eyebrows up. My eyebrows are not even like distant cousins. They are like 50th degree strangers. There's a shape to them. A shape, a very disorganized shape. If you have like quick med school style makeup tips, send them my way, because like I need help. At least I know that I did something right. Okay. There we go, mascara smudge. You guys, every single freaking time. I don't know, how do you not smudge your, oh my god. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. At least I can laugh at myself. There are things in this world that I'm good at, and you know, I'm okay if mascara is not one of them. And then, watch this. Are we ready? And then, oh. Is it better? I mean, does the hair help? But let's be honest, I'm not gonna wear my hair down. I don't know, let's do the flip. I don't know. How do I take this off? Okay, it is 1:49. Like 20 minutes later than I really wanted to be leaving, but here we are, going to my H&P lab. Can't even see where the driveway is because of the snow. Let's see if my chapstick is frozen. Kind of frozen. Soften up the wax with the heat of my lips. Ooh, boy, people really like to run red lights, you know? Life is fine. You and me, we're gonna be fine. Overshot that. That's good. 18 minutes before my lab starts, so I've got just a couple minutes. Badge. Mask. See you on the other side. Ear, nose, and throat, H&P lab, done. In the books. We start doing our first practicals next week. We actually got to use some of our equipment today. Like, we used our otoscopes for the first time. Kind of played with some of our tuning forks. Because it's COVID time, we didn't actually do nose and oral cavity exams because we're not allowed to take our masks off for that. For our practicals right now, we will just be verbalizing what we would do if we could do. What we would do if we could do. But overall, I feel pretty good. So it is, holy moly, how was it 4 o'clock? It is already 4 o'clock. Like, the day is gone, people. I'm not going to school. I don't know why I just told myself. I just put my Google Maps on to go to school. I'm at school. I'm sitting in the parking lot at school. I'm going home is where I'm going. Who doesn't love them? Some Randy Travis. So going into my H&P lab today, we all kind of congregate outside of the lab for the previous group to finish before we can go in. And one of my friends from the SMP, she came up to me like, she's a mentor for the current SMP class, and she said someone had reached out to her saying that they were so upset. They think they just bombed their med school interview coming from the master's program. And she said, she told them, no, listen, my friend had the worst experience. If there's anyone who pretty much legitimately thought that they were not going to get into med school following an interview, it's me. I actually performed really well during the interview, but the experience was not positive, and I let it weigh on me really heavily. I felt like I had put in so much work in this master's program, tens of thousands of dollars to get a graduate degree, and one little thing that took 10 minutes out of my day was essentially like bringing the whole thing down. So let me be your inspiration and tell you that it's going to be okay. One, you would have had to have a really, 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 really bad interview experience for it to measure up to how bad mine was. And two, if I can survive my interview and still be offered a seat in the med school and be here today talking to you about it as a medical student, you're going to be okay. I'm not telling you you're going to get in because there are no guarantees. Not every interview results in an offer, but one bad interview does not guarantee a rejection. That's what you need to hang on to. A bad interview does not guarantee a rejection. Let me say that again. A bad interview does not equal a rejection. It is still possible to get an offer after a bad interview. Look over there.
The colors, red and pink. Colors. Look at all the colors. Look at all the colors. They're all colors. This is a cheese.
Cheese.
See colors?
5:23. The day is just about gone. We got home, played with the puppy a little bit, fed him. Justice was going on and on about wanting green beans, which I didn't believe, and so together we made some green bean casserole. And of course she didn't want a single bite, so instead she is snacking on cheese and crackers now. Tomorrow I have 2 lectures. I have an OPP lecture, and then, well, the next one is a pharmacology meeting for my DSP group. It's our first pharmacology meeting for now for basic pharm stuff. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just snack on some of my green bean casserole and watch some Osmosis videos. That way I walk into tomorrow's meeting with a little bit more confidence in the material. Topics, pharmacology. Let's just get on it, shall we?
Pharmacology is the study of medications or chemical compounds Now, every biochemical reaction has a substrate and a product. So let's put them on this graph called the reaction coordinate value. Plasma protein binding. The apparent volume of the distribution is a measure of the extent of the distribution.
I do want to get the stuff out of my bag, and while I do that, I might just give you a little recap of what my H&P lab consisted of. We finally got to use our otoscopes. I need to charge this too. And we just push this button in and twist to turn the light on. So you can see inside my ear now. We also briefly, ever so briefly, played with our tuning forks with these guys. Apparently I'm deaf because I can't hear anything. When we do the, I think it's the Weaver tests, where you ding it and then you put it on your top of your head. I don't hear or get any sensation anywhere, but that may have been because my lab was actually super loud and like, I don't know, we had like 50 people doing it all at once, so that could explain that. The Renee tests that I got, so I'm not deaf. Now, I am just super curious if I could like get this in front of the camera and actually be able to see through it. I remember we used to be able to do things like this in school, like my micro labs. I don't know which camera I'm looking through. Is this a thing? Oh my gosh, I had it. Where did it go? Oh my gosh, you can see through my otoscope. No way. We're gonna turn the light on. Can I put it in my ear? Let's try to do this. That way I can see. Keep it like that and see. What do I keep doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ew, I got some like gnarly earwax in there. Okay, stay there and see. I like don't know how to turn this. There is my ear. Y'all, that is a look. Oh my gosh, there it is. This is like the coolest thing I'm ever doing ever. I'm gonna do this to check my ear out all the time. I can end the day happy on that note.
That's it for this one, but keep an eye out for more videos to come. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. Please help us to grow by liking, commenting, and subscribing. But above all else, just remember that if this mom can do it, so can you.